We need multiple ambulances.
4:48 a.m., October 4th, 2025. A gas station in Angleton, Texas. Inside a white Audi, 4 children have been shot. 2 are already dead, 2 are dying. The woman who pulled the trigger was standing calmly outside, pumping gas like it was just another Friday morning. When police ask her why she called 911, she looks them in the eye and says, "I didn't call 911. I called the devil." But that's not even the most disturbing part of this story. Because when investigators searched her home, they discovered something far more calculated and psychotic. This is the story of Oninda Romelis and her 5 children.
Yeah, you can see the signs.
She stuck to that story, insisted she never called 911 at all. Now, you might be thinking this sounds like a clear-cut case of severe mental illness, a psychotic break, a mother who lost touch with reality and committed an unspeakable act in the throes of delusion. And maybe there's some truth to that. But here's where the story gets infinitely more complex, because investigators would soon discover that Oninda Romelis had been living a double life, that one that suggests far more calculation and awareness than her statements to police would indicate. See, while Romelis was telling police about the devil and making paranoid, incoherent statements, she had been carefully cultivating a very different image online. On social media, she wasn't a troubled mother hearing demonic voices. She was what some might call an instabody, posting about her material success, her salon business, her luxurious lifestyle. She had boasted about buying a bigger home for her family, completing her salon exactly how she wanted it, purchasing a car that could fit all her kids comfortably, and even buying land in Haiti to build what she called her mini mansion. Her online presence screamed success, independence, and the achievement of the American dream. But that dream was built on something far more dirtier than hard work and entrepreneurship. When investigators executed a search warrant at her Porter, Texas home, initially looking for a 5th child who remains unaccounted for to this day, they uncovered evidence of an extensive fraud operation. We're not talking about a few stolen credit cards or a small-time scam. This was sophisticated, organized identity theft on a massive scale. Scattered throughout her office, master bedroom, and even her kitchen, deputies discovered 33 social security cards. 33, all bearing different names. They found 48 identification cards, some of which had Oninda's own photograph, but listed completely different names. Some of these IDs were clearly finished products, others were still in various stages of production, a detail that suggests this wasn't a one-time thing, but an active, ongoing operation. 16 credit cards with various names on them, 2 United States Treasury checks carefully enveloped and addressed to her home, but bearing names other than her own. 15 packages of blank checks, neatly wrapped, plus 2 additional unwrapped stocks. 2 printers, an HP DeskJet 4155E and an HP Inspire Insight, were clearly used for producing these fraudulent documents. Notebooks, papers, miscellaneous mail from different people, all the infrastructure of a full-scale identity theft ring. This wasn't amateur hour. This was organized crime, and it was funding every single luxury she'd been flaunting online. That salon she was so proud of, paid for with stolen identities. The bigger home, same thing. The car that fit all her kids comfortably, you guessed it. Even the land in Haiti, that dream of building a mini mansion in her ancestral homeland, all of it was built on fraud. Now, Romelis had presented herself as a tax preparer, which investigators now believe was simply a cover for her illegal activities. It gave her access to people's personal information. It gave her a seemingly legitimate reason to have printers and blank forms and all the tools of her trade. And it gave her the perfect smokescreen to explain her lifestyle to anyone who might ask questions. After all, tax preparers during tax season can make decent money, right? Except Ramelis wasn't making money the legal way. And here's where this connects back to that horrific morning at the gas station. Because according to investigators, Ramelis had been expressing increasing frustration with her children, specifically about how they were interfering with her business. That business, we now know, was her fraud operation. Social media posts from the weeks and months before the shooting showed a woman under increasing pressure. She wrote things like, "This past week, the devil has sent his minions to irritate and annoy me. I'm just glad I ignored them because the way I'm heading, it's jail or hell." Jail or hell. Those were her two options, and she knew it. She was posting about being irritated and annoyed. She was talking about being tired, about people disrespecting her, about not letting her children stop her life. The picture that emerges is of a woman who viewed her own children not as blessings or even responsibilities, but as obstacles. Obstacles to her fraud operation, obstacles to her social media presence.